the name of the story was called The Disappearance of Julio Zambrano. And it was reported on by Jeffrey Billman and Ren Larson. And so Assembly pulled me in to bring in visuals for the story. The short of the story is that Julio is a Venezuelan immigrant here in North Carolina, lives in Davidson, North Carolina, was going in for his, so he's here, he got asylum,
right,
or is applied for seeking asylum in the United States, was going in for his annual checkup with ICE.
So as
it's a normal process, you go in.
Doing the thing that following the rules.
Following the rules.
Right? Everything all the MAGAs say, right? Like, we don't mind people coming over here as long as they do it legally.
Yep. Yeah.
Jude was following the law.
Yeah, following the law. So he goes in with his partner, Luz, and time's going on. This is the short version, but time goes on, and then at the end of the day, one of the ICE agents or the people that were doing things for the day is like, hey, we're going to detain you here because I think it was his tattoo. And they cited his shoes as being related to Tren de Aragua.
Oh, my God.
Now, have either of you been to Davidson, North Carolina before?
Yeah.
Sure.
So Davidson, North Carolina is
full of gang members.
I mean, it is crawling with gangs.
Yes, it's Gotham City of North Carolina.
Dude, I mean, you could eat dinner off the streets of Davidson, North Carolina.
Yeah. I mean, for folks who aren't watching this and you're just hearing the audio, like, we're dripping with sarcasm right now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
Oh,
my
I
guess is
I mean,
that
it's Gotham.
I knew this as soon as I got the call, and they were like, "Hey, like can you go to Davidson, North Carolina?" Like, and then they told me the relationship with him and Tren. I was like, Tren de Aragua and Davidson,
the gang,
and
Davidson,
Like, I can't imagine any gang in Davidson, North Carolina. So
that would be like saying, we're gonna go investigate Al Qaeda in Randleman.
Yes,
right, or like Al Shabaab has just come to Currituck. It's like, what?
Makes no sense. Back to your gaslighting thing. I feel gaslit.
Yeah.
Was this after Trump initiated the Enemies Alien Act?
Yes. Yeah. So they detain Julio, and then I believe they moved him to a detention center. I believe in the story. I think it's Brownsville, Texas, but don't cite me on that.
Sure.
But anyway, to a different place.
Yeah.
Far away.
Out of the state.
Far away, yeah. And then his partner, like, no one knows where he's at.
And that's how they work. They give him a number. They shuffle you around. Your lawyer can't find you. Your family can't find you.
Yep. Yeah, so they don't know where he's at. And then the list of names of the people who had been deported to the CECOT facility in El Salvador gets leaked by, I believe it's CBS News. And then that's how they found out that he was there.
Wow.
Was through
out of the country
in El Salvador, was through that leaked list of names, over 200 names that was on that list. And so
violent criminals, as it is being told to us, right? 252 violent criminals.
Yep. And in the story that Jeffrey and Ren did such a good job with, they go through and kind of suss out, like, most of the people that are detained there have no criminal background.
That's what happens when you get rid of due process. You don't get to prove anything. You don't get to say, and I mean, that's the most, man. Daniel and I, we had a conversation about, Quinn, you need to do better with your language.
I was going to say, man,
but this is really fucked up.
It's fucked up.
Because you can just be like, hey, gang member, boom, no questions, nothing. You don't get to prove. Do people not see what's wrong with that? Yeah. Even if you agree and are like, all right, we need to clean this country up. We need to deport all undocumented people. You know, you and I disagree with that. Not you and I, but whoever believes that, right? Like, we have different opinions on that. Fine. You believe that. But the way they are doing it, if you are a constitutionalist, if you believe in the Constitution, like, do you not see the problem here?
I mean, insane problem. And then so the story, back to your point of like this story and like how it got involved with the photos, is so Julio's partner Luz is in Davidson with two kids. One is a 4-year-old, and then before he got moved or deported to El Salvador, Luz was pregnant, and she had the baby after he got detained. So he's never physically seen his child before, his newborn baby.
Yeah. I also can't imagine going through the ordeal of labor and, late stage pregnancy and birth under these circumstances.
Heck
under that level
all
of duress.
this trauma, all this stress. And so, so I met me and Ren's bilingual, the reporter for the Assembly. We went to meet with Luz and Davidson, and you walk into their apartment and like you're thinking about the story, and like your first immediate reaction is, this is so fucked up.
Yes.
Did I even have to be here doing this? Yeah.
Did I have to be here doing this? And
it wasn't fucked up that you were in a gang member's house.
I was terrified. I was going to the territory of Trinidad Aragua. I was in the heart of Trinidad Aragua.
Right.
Like,
what was your process thinking? So you said the Assembly hired you to take pictures and to put visuals to this story. How do you encapsulate that? Like, what are you thinking? What are you trying to capture? What are you trying to tell?
For me in this one, like I was thinking about like my start in photography with like family photography. And for me, I'm approaching this from like, I want to show this family. And I want to show pieces of Julio who's not here. And it's like, how do you do that? How do you show
the absence
of someone?
And you did, like, his absence really does come through in those photos. There is kind of a feeling of like there's a puzzle piece missing from this family unit.